administered morphine after his surgeries to alleviate the pain. Morphine is an effective sedative and painkiller, especially when administered to patients just after surgery. Similarly, many other plants, fruits, and seeds that have hallucinogenic properties have been used in medicine since ancient times. Some examples are barbiturates, amphetamines, benzodiazepines, and lysergic acid diethylamides, or LSD, that help patients cope with mental illnesses such as insomnia and depression. However, when these same medicines are taken without prescription and in inordinate amounts, they cause physical, physiological, and psychological damage. This phenomenon of overuse of drugs is often referred to as drug abuse. Drugs that are overused are mainly opioids, cannabinoids, and coca alkaloids, which are generally obtained from flowering plants. Heroin, better known as smack, is an opioid drug. Opioids are drugs that bind to specific receptors in our central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract. Heroin is a white, odorless, and bitter crystalline compound that is obtained from the acetylation of morphine, which in turn is extracted from the poppy plant Papaver somniferum. Chemically, therefore, heroin is a diacetyl morphine. It is generally taken as an injection or is snorted. Since it is a depressant, it slows down body function. Cannabinoids are a group of chemicals that bind to cannabinoid receptors, which are found chiefly in the brain. Cannabinoids are naturally obtained during the blossoming of the plant, Cannabis sativa. The resin, leaves, and flower tops of this cannabis plant are used in various proportions to produce drugs like marijuana, hashish, charas, and ganja. All these drugs are known for their effects on the cardiovascular system of the body, and they are usually either inhaled or orally ingested. Cannabinoids are also sometimes abused by sportspersons because of their performance-enhancing properties. Coca alkaloids are better known as cocaine, coke, or crack. They are obtained from the coca plant Erythroxylum coca, which is a native plant of South America. They interfere with the transport of a neurotransmitter called dopamine. Cocaine attaches to dopamine transporters, preventing the normal reabsorption process. As dopamine builds in the synapse, it continues to stimulate the receptor, resulting in a feeling of euphoria and increased energy in the cocaine user. Excessive dosage of cocaine, which is usually snorted, also causes hallucinations. Other plants with hallucinogenic properties similar to those produced by cocaine are Atropa belladonna and Datura. Like drugs, tobacco too has chemical substances, such as nicotine, that cause addiction. Nicotine stimulates the adrenal gland to release adrenaline and noradrenaline hormones, which result in increased heart rate and blood pressure. Smoking tobacco also increases carbon monoxide, or CO, in the blood, thereby reducing the content of heme-bound oxygen and causing an oxygen deficiency in the body. Smoking also causes lung, throat, and urinary bladder cancers, other than causing coronary heart diseases, bronchitis, emphysema, and gastric ulcers. Tobacco is not only smoked, it is also chewed and used as snuff. Chewing tobacco often results. Due to the harmful effects of tobacco, the government has ordered that cigarette packs must carry visual statutory warnings that smoking cigarettes is injurious to health. Despite the well-publicized harmful effects of drugs and smoking, both the young and old fall prey to the addiction. Therefore, Both drug abusers and smoke addicts require counseling and medical assistance to be cured of their addictions. Every child